Hello, beautiful soul. Valuable show here. I'm your intuitive healing guide sent straight to you from God, the universe, spirit, source, whatever you resonate with. So take your seat at your throne, place that crown on top of your head, and pull up to the winner's table. And here at the winner's table, you have no choice but to thrive and become your highest self. Welcome, my love. Today's message I wanted to bring to you about the pruning stage that you're in. I got a lot of inspiration from the channel Our Everyday Lives with Mike, Uncle Mike, and he's inspired me very much. And you know what? Before I actually go into that, I want to say something else because this is very important towards those people that have been affected by narcissism, affected by toxic relationships and dynamics. You don't function the same. And if you haven't done the healing work, it's very, very hard for you to, even if you have done the healing work, maybe you need this inspiration like I did. It may be hard for you to create something new when you've just healed. You've done the work, but you just did it. And now you're like in this in-between state. And what he said and what I'm going to tell you, and I'm telling you completely out of love. And I knew he talks about spirituality, and I know that he's only there to help his fellow brothers and sisters. So I wasn't offended by this, and it actually helped me tremendously. And that's why I'm going to repeat this, because I'm hoping that this helps you as well. So when you're in that in-between state, you've done the healing work, but yet your physical reality is still not what you want. Your bank account is still not reflecting all of that work that you've just done. All that inner work, all of that inner child healing that you've just done. When you really think about it, and I know when it comes to spirituality, I know for myself, like I'm gonna need some facts as well, okay? I don't want just all this la-di-da, like, oh, just believe, like, okay, I can do that, I feel it, but I also need to know the damn truth. Like, I need to know what's up. Like, so I'm saying that to say that scientifically, we are made up of stardust. Therefore, we are made up of the universe. Therefore, God is within us. Okay? Stay with me. God is within us. Stay with me, okay? Now, this is what really did it for me when he was saying that you are, and I was doing this. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, you're just kind of waiting for like a miracle to happen. You're just, because you know that you're deserving of abundance, you're deserving of your dream life, your dream reality. So now you're just sitting and waiting and being patient, because it's like, hey, look at all this work. I've been through all of that crap and I've healed from it. So where's my prize? Like, what do I get for this? And what he said, and I'm going to tell you again, out of love, get off your ass and go put that work in, because God is within you. So that business that you create, that's where those blessings are going to come from. Whatever you create, that dream job that you think that you weren't able to get, that you have raised your vibration to be a vibrational match, go get that job. It's yours. And then you're going to have those blessings come in, because God is within you. You can create your dream life, your dream reality. It's not something that's just going to fall out of the sky. And when he told me that, and again, I knew it was out of love, and it was just get off your ass and go do it. It's like, damn, you know what? I'm going to at least try. I'm going to at least try, because I've had all of these limiting beliefs that have told me, and all of this like non-existent self-worth. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to go for it and see what comes from it. I'm going to do my best and let God do the rest. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. But what I really wanted to talk about was that a lot of us are in this stage of like the pruning season. See, what's right around the corner for us, a lot of people, places, and situations cannot go. They didn't do the work, okay? They haven't raised their vibration to be a match, to be able to break through those barriers and go into the 5D and above like we have. We know our worth. We know that we are truly royalty. We can take a seat at the winner's table and have all of that confidence to know that we are in the right place. We have every right to be here. So those people that had those toxic behaviors that brought you to this place, they don't get to come here because they haven't woken up and done the healing work themselves. They can. Just because like they were toxic at one point doesn't mean that they can't change and evolve and grow. They absolutely can. But in this lifetime, for a lot of them, it's not for them. They don't get to go to the 5D with you. Who's to say that sometime in their lifetime they may end up growing and evolving? Okay, great. At that time you can, but right now you're not gonna. They can't go with you. These blessings are for you and you only. I want to say it was episode 59 or 58 where I was saying, like, it's crazy that on the outside looking in, yeah, on the outside what looking at me anyways, looking at me, you would think like I'm in a bad spot in my life. And I was saying, like, I'm literally the most confident I've ever been. I feel so amazing. And so I've done all of this healing work. I'm coming out of isolation. I feel great. But looking at me, I don't look so hot. And that's a part of the pruning stage. And for me, one of those, and maybe you've noticed it as well, and maybe it's a good thing for you. For me, I look a little bit sick, but for you, you may look sick as well, or it could be like, I'm glad I've gotten this off of me. I needed this, and it's actually worked in your benefit. But what I'm speaking of is, I lost a lot of weight, not a whole lot of weight, but like too much. Like I was already at like a decent size, but what it is because you're shedding that water weight that was holding on to those old negative memories that cannot go with you into the 5D. And so that made so much sense to me when I'm like, oh my God, like I'm not really paying too much attention to it and focusing on it too much because I just feel so good. But I am noticing, like, damn, like I'm losing a lot of weight. Like, what's going on? And then when he said that in his video, about wait, because he has a video about this pruning stage, I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. So I hope that that brings you some clarity as well, and confirm, like, maybe you needed to lose weight and it's just like you just lost that weight effortlessly, or maybe you got too skinny and you're like, wait a minute, maybe you're a little bit scared, and this is to let you know, you don't need to be scared. It's okay. Think about a plant. When there is a part of a plant that is dead, you have to prune it. Why? Because if you leave that dead part of that plant there, it's going to compromise the rest of the plant. And the rest of the plant, next thing you know, the whole plant is dead. Now, and think about that. If you have toxic people, situations, places in your environment, they have to be pruned, they have to go. They cannot go with you into the 5D because they're going to compromise you. You've done too much work. You're too special. Like, many are chosen, but only a few are called. They don't get to go with you. They may have been there for a season to help you get to where you are, to help you wake up, but they have their own journey just like you have yours, and they're no longer able to go with you anymore because you're going into the 5D. A lot of us are tired, and we just want love and peace and healing and just good vibes. And I tell you, I know you may not, I know that it sucks, okay? But we're going to have to fight for it. Unfortunately, everybody is not in the same place that we are at. We are surrounded with a lot of demonic entities, and if you are in America, it's like everywhere you turn, these things trying to keep us in fear and keep us having limiting beliefs. And I mean, even to the food, I mean, there's a lot of these ingredients that are in these foods are banned in other countries. Like, we are gonna have to fight because everything is against us. It seems like I don't want to say everything is against us, because we know not. There's a lot of us out there who do see the light, that are the light themselves. So it's not everything, but when we are in a state of isolation, or like myself, just coming out of isolation, we don't see other people like ourselves. We know it's out there, but we don't get to experience it
because it's new to us. And because we have to go through this phase of we got to fight for it. We know that it's out there because we are those things ourselves. And in order to get into the 5D and stay in the 5D and above, we have to fight. I don't know where this is from. Is this? Oh, why can I see it in my? I can see it. I can see like the scene of the movie in my head, but I don't know the name of the. It's a comedy. I love comedies, but anyway, so the dude is like, stand up for your rights. Like, seriously, we gotta stand up for what's right. We're gonna have to fight for it. But this is the last time. This is the last battle, I promise you. You've been through it all for this moment right here. We're going through that last battle, and it's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take your ass down. Like we gonna have to step into that. Like we're warriors. We're kings and queens, and we're royalty. But we can be warriors as well. We can interchange. Okay, we're those ones, and we can pull up to that winner's table and feel comfortable, and confident, knowing that we're in the right place because we fought for it. We fought our I know it sounds super trendy, but we literally fought for our rights to be at that table, to sit in that throne, to put that crown on our head. We have every single right. It is our birthright. And it's been taken from us. And especially if you're in America, not only has it been taken from us, and now you try to indoctrinate us with all of this bullshit. And you done had a lot of us, we're the only ones in our families. Like, y'all done got our families against us. Not anymore. Fuck that. We're those generational curse breakers. It ends with us. We're going to stand up and we're going to fight for what's right.